boxers get paid more than MMA as a whole. Like it's no comparison.
At the top.
No.
At the top.
As a whole. A guy headlining at the Spear, they probably be getting a couple of $1 million. But you'll see a guy on the undercard of a big show probably making more money than that guy. How much you think they make it? Because y'all do 1-on-1. You win, you get this, you show up. You show up, you get 50,000.
For entry-level UFC fighters, you entry-level, your first fight in the UFC, you might be making 10 and 10. You go out there and win, you $20,000.
Right.
To where there's boxers that are maybe 7, 8, 10 and 0, still making 20. They tell them, hey, you want to fight this fight? All right, 2,500.
The UFC,
right? That's
like the top of the top. You got to work your way up to the UFC.
True,
you just can't go into the UFC.
Facts.
So once you make it to the UFC, you in the big leagues now.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So we talking big leagues. So for me to be, when I make it to the big leagues, when I'm on TV, I'm making more than you making when you come into the UFC. So you got to compare apples to apples. You can't say, all right, well, this guy, first fight in the UFC. Well, what did he do before the UFC? How many fights did he have before the UFC?
You got a good point. You got a good point.